Hey, what's up? I'm Adam with Aerial Motion Photography, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick review of Wrapgrade. And what it is, it's this sticker wrap that you can paste onto your drone, and it's made out of a 3M material. Comes in all different kinds of colors, and if you choose one of these bright neon colors, it makes it really easy to see in the sky. First, when I got this thing, I wanted to make a video of myself installing it and kind of like a tutorial, but I was putting it on, I was just wanted to test it before I started filming, and it was actually like pretty fun to do. So I just kept doing it, and I was just watching TV with my sister, and I'm like, I'd rather just keep doing this with her and myself than make a video about it. So I skipped that part, but I still can do a review on what it's like to put it on, to fly with it. And if that sounds interesting, let's get into it. First thing let's talk about is just, was it easy to put on? And I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe it was like a 7. Like, it's not easy. If you want, I mean, it's easy to put on, but if you really want it to look good, you have to spend some time. And they have really good instructions. And on their video, it has time stamps. And for each sticker corresponds with a different number. So if you want, you can just click on that number and you can watch how the guy does it. And it's really good. And basically, most of them are pretty self-explanatory. But sometimes you want to know which one you push down first before you put the other sticker down. Another thing that I noticed that was pretty convenient and kind of gives you a little bit of wiggle room is that each of the layers are a little bit longer than maybe necessary. So you can kind of wrap the seam around it, and that helps it just get a good seal, and you don't find any like little lines that didn't get covered up by the stickers. So now that we talked about the installation, it's just made out of a 3M sticky adhesive, and according to their website, it's very high grade. Let's get into the effectiveness and what it's like with the results and flying it. So I gotta say, it blows me away with how bright these things are in the sky, especially since I picked the neon orange. Orange is my favorite color. And when I'm flying this, it's like flying like a traffic cone in the sky. I mean, no matter how far away it is, if it's in the line of sight, you'll see like an orange speck. And it's something, I don't know, it's hard to believe. I'm kind of used to drones being kind of hard to see, I guess, since they're gray and stuff, and the sky can be blue and gray. And it always makes it a little bit harder to see. So I think that was really cool. And then the main reason why I got this was actually for the visibility. If you watched one of my last videos, I was flying my Mini 2 and it lost connection, and it either landed in the Pacific Ocean or on a rock. And I feel like if I would have had this bright color, it might have gave me a little bit of better chance to seeing it before it crashed. And then maybe if it was crashed onto the rock, it wouldn't blend in as much, because all the rocks in that spot were like gray and tan, and it was about the same size as the Mini. So that's why I got this. I also got these cool little legs by DJI Tech with flashlights. So I got all this stuff for Christmas. I put on my list. I was like, okay, I don't want to lose any more drones. But funny story, kind of has to do with what we're doing and why this wrap really paid off. I really think it saved my drone's life. Let me turn off this light. And how did it save my drone's life? That's a good question, Adam. Thank you for asking. Okay, New Year's, I was in Kansas City, and I was taking some pictures and getting some really cool video downtown. And I'm going to stick with the case. I even looked back in the DJI Fly at the finger records and stuff. But as I was landing the drone in between two large buildings on the street, it just went out of control and just smashed into the side of a building. And instead of dropping down like you would think with gravity like it should, it got stuck on the ledge of the windowsill on the outside of the building. And it's like one of those things that you couldn't even do this if you tried. Even for like $1 million, I do not think it would be possible to do that unless you're like the Dude Perfect guys that make those really cool trick shots. But even those guys would probably have trouble. So it got stuck up there. There's snow on the windowsill, and it's a concrete building, and that would blend in perfectly with this gray drone. And it was really hard to see, even just because it was at night. So I had this bright orange reflecting, made it easier to see. And then until the battery ran out, I could still see the red lights. And so that really helped. I ended up having to leave it there overnight because I couldn't think of a solution to get it down. So it spent a night outside, freezing weather in the snow, and the sticker seemed to be holding up quite well. So I think that was a pretty good test on how this wrap holds up. And also just like the durability would be, this stuff is really strong and it doesn't just tear off. The only spots where it's torn off is where the drone actually like cracked and it came off with the plastic. But there really aren't any spots where it's starting to peel or anything like that. You can see there's some like cracked off spots here, but that's actually because the body of the drone is cracked. And it also did hit the cement really, really hard once it got down from the window. I'm going to be making a video about this, but basically it's about 100 feet high. Had someone help it get out the window that works at the hotel. They bumped it. Instead of being able to grab it and go like this, the drone fell about 100 feet right onto the concrete. And that's why I have this mangled up drone. But I do have the DJI Care Refresh. Just got to send this thing in, but I need to take off this wrap first. And so yeah, you send it in, pay your deductible. I always recommend buying the DJI Care Refresh. I'm definitely probably one of DJI's best customers. I've bought a lot of drones for them. And the reason why I was happy about just getting the drone down is because you have to have the actual body of the drone to be able to get it sent in to warranty. So if you want to see a video about if it's worth it and how to do it, you can click up here. But let's get into the removal process. And I'm wondering if it will leave a sticky residue or if it'll just peel off nicely. On the description, I bought this on Amazon. It said it will not leave a sticky residue, which is good. Peel it off. Super easy peeling off. No sticky residue. Let's get this big guy off. I just cut my nails, so it's a little hard for me to do it. But yeah, look at that. It's just peeling off all in one piece. And no stickiness. So I'd have to agree with them. It does not leave a sticky residue. And that's going to wrap up this video with the Wrapgrade. I'm satisfied with the product. It's available on Amazon. Did I say Amazon? It's available on Amazon just like pretty much everything else in the world. There's a ton of different colors. I chose orange because it's my favorite color. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Consider subscribing down below if you want to see more videos like these. I do tip, tricks, and tutorials with real-world reviews, action, and advice. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, subscribe and then check those notifications so you'll be notified when we upload my newest videos. As always, my name's Adam. Fly safe. Take care. Peace.